Have you ever wondered why some women over 70 still look healthy, with rosy skin and a sharp mind, while others seem sluggish, frequently fall ill, and suffer from chronic insomnia? Although elderly healthcare is gaining more attention, there's one thing many people have never considered. Something as simple as bathing frequency can directly affect the health and quality of life of older women. Picture a winter morning in Seattle. Mrs. Grace, 74, lives alone in a small apartment and always starts her day with a long, hot shower. She believes it helps wake up her body. But one day, after fainting in the bathroom, her doctor warned her, bathing too often or in the wrong way can cause a drop in blood pressure, disrupt body temperature regulation, and even increase the risk of falling. Surprising, isn't it? Many women over 70 are facing hidden dangers from what seems like a harmless bathing routine, not because they don't care about their health, but because no one ever clearly explained what is the right way to bathe and how much is enough. Today's article will shed light on 8 surprising truths about bathing in older adults, from how hot water affects the nervous system to the reality behind personal hygiene habits you thought were correct. If you're caring for your mother, aunt, or have reached your 70s yourself, stay with us until the end. You'll learn how to adjust this small daily habit to achieve better sleep, healthier skin, and most importantly, a safer, more comfortable life each day. And if you find this topic helpful, don't forget to hit like, share it with your loved ones, or leave a comment below about your personal experience. I'd love to hear from you. Ready to uncover 8 surprising truths? Let's begin the journey to proper body care, starting with the smallest things. We often believe that bathing daily is the best way to keep our bodies clean and healthy. But for older adults, is bathing too frequently really beneficial? Have you noticed your skin becoming thinner, drier, and more prone to flaking compared to a few years ago? Do you think it's simply a natural sign of aging? If so, you might be overlooking an important factor: the daily bathing habit. The skin is the body's first line of defense, and its natural oil, sebum, acts as a protective armor that keeps moisture in, blocks harmful bacteria, and maintains elasticity. However, bathing too often, especially with hot water or harsh soaps, washes away this precious layer of oil, stripping the skin of its ability to protect itself. After age 70, the body produces less oil, and the skin's ability to retain moisture declines significantly. When the skin's oil layer is repeatedly washed away, the skin becomes drier, thinner, and more vulnerable to damage. According to many studies, chronic dry skin in older adults not only causes itching, but also increases the risk of dermatitis, cracking, and infections. More importantly, dry skin is a major contributor to accelerated aging. Dehydrated skin tends to develop deep wrinkles, lose elasticity, and appear dull, making the face look tired and older than it truly is. The good news is that you can completely reverse this condition with just a few small adjustments to your bathing habits. You don't have to give up bathing. Just learn to bathe smarter, in ways that suit your naturally aging skin. Dermatologists recommend that people over 70 bathe only about 2 to 3 times per week, especially in winter or when the skin starts showing signs of dryness. When bathing, use moderately warm water, about 98 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit, 37 to 38 degrees Celsius, and avoid hot water. Choose mild, fragrance-free, sulfate-free soap specifically formulated for sensitive or elderly skin. After bathing, apply moisturizer while the skin is still damp to lock in moisture and keep the skin soft. Also, there's no need to scrub vigorously. A soft cotton towel and gentle patting will suffice. And if you still want to feel fresh every day, you can wash your face, underarms, and intimate areas daily with warm water without needing a full-body bath. Such small changes not only help your skin stay healthy and smooth, but also improve your mood and confidence. When your skin is no longer dry and itchy, you'll sleep better, move more comfortably, and every time you look in the mirror, you'll see a slightly more radiant version of yourself. So what could be more dangerous than bathing too frequently? The hidden threat of bacteria and fungi comes when bathing is done incorrectly. Let's explore that in the next section. Maintaining hygiene is important, but sometimes we focus too much on being clean without realizing that this very habit might harm the body's natural immune defense, especially in older adults. Have you ever experienced itchy skin, red rashes, or a tight, dry feeling after bathing? You might think it's just the weather or a mild allergy, but the truth is, excessive bathing, especially with harsh soap, is damaging the skin's natural protective barrier. Our skin hosts a rich ecosystem of microorganisms known as the beneficial microbiome. These aren't just harmless companions. They play a critical role in protecting the skin against harmful bacteria, fungi, and other external threats. Alongside them, the skin's natural oils help retain moisture and prevent the invasion of harmful microbes. When we bathe too frequently, especially using hot water and strong cleansing products, this natural oil is stripped away and the beneficial microbiome is disrupted. As a result, the skin becomes more vulnerable and loses its ability to defend itself. This is particularly dangerous for people over 70 whose immune systems have weakened and whose skin is thinner and more prone to cracking, bleeding, or infection. Common consequences include fungal infections, eczema, and more seriously, soft tissue infections like cellulitis, a bacterial infection that can spread rapidly, cause fever and pain, and requires antibiotic treatment. The good news is that you can easily reduce this risk by adjusting how often and how you bathe. For older adults, bathing 2 to 3 times per week is sufficient to maintain hygiene, as long as it's combined with daily washing of the underarms, intimate areas, and feet. Choose gentle, fragrance-free soap that does not contain harsh foaming agents like sodium lauryl sulfate, as this can dry and irritate the skin. Avoid using rough washcloths or frequent exfoliation. These only weaken the skin further. After bathing, dry the body gently, especially in skin folds, the groin area, and between the toes, places where moisture tends to accumulate and create a perfect environment for bacteria and fungi. And don't forget to moisturize after bathing. A suitable moisturizer for sensitive skin not only helps retain hydration, but also restores the skin's natural barrier, like giving fragile skin a new layer of armor. By adjusting your bathing habits, you not only keep your skin healthier, but also boost your overall immune function. Clean skin is good, but strong, balanced skin is even better. So if hot water and harsh soaps can cause harm, what is the safest option for seniors in the bathroom? Let's explore that in the next section, when hot showers can become a real danger. For many people, especially in colder climates, taking a hot shower in winter is not only about hygiene, but also a way to relax. However, for those over 70, this habit may carry a hidden risk that few are aware of: falls caused by sudden drops in blood pressure. Have you ever felt dizzy, lightheaded, or had a rapid heartbeat after stepping out of a hot shower? That sensation isn't just because you stood up too quickly. It could be a sign of excessive vasodilation caused by heat altering your body's blood pressure. When bathing in hot water, blood vessels expand to help cool the body down, causing blood pressure to drop. In younger people, the circulatory system can adjust quickly, but in older adults whose ability to regulate blood pressure has declined, this drop can happen rapidly, leading to dizziness, loss of balance, and a higher risk of falling. Falls like these are among the most common reasons elderly people are hospitalized. Additionally, hot water dries out the skin more quickly, especially during dry weather or when someone already has skin conditions like eczema or psoriasis. Excessively high water temperatures can also affect heart rate and increase strain on the heart, posing a serious risk for anyone with a history of cardiovascular disease. So, the key isn't to give up the comfort of a warm shower, but to learn how to manage the temperature and environment safely. The ideal water temperature for seniors is around 98 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit, 37 to 38 degrees Celsius. Warm enough to be soothing, but not hot enough to cause significant vasodilation. Use a bath thermometer or test the water with the inside of your wrist, a thin, sensitive area, to ensure it's safe. In addition, install sturdy grab bars in the shower, especially near the tub, and any areas where one needs to sit or stand. Use a non-slip shower chair, particularly for those with poor balance or who often feel faint. Non-slip rubber mats, good ventilation, and adequate lighting are also crucial for making the bathroom a safer space. Also, avoid locking the bathroom door from the inside if living alone, so help can reach you quickly in an emergency. And always take time to rest after a shower. Don't rush to get dressed or move around immediately afterward. Caring for your body after 70 requires more understanding. Sometimes, even a small adjustment, like changing the shower temperature, can mean the difference between safety and a serious accident. Next, let's explore a special area that requires careful attention but is often overlooked: the feet, a part of the body that carries hidden health risks for seniors. While many people focus on their facial skin, hands, or hair, there's one area of the body that is often overlooked, yet plays an incredibly important role in overall health: the feet. Especially for older adults, foot care is not just a matter of hygiene, but a critical factor in preventing serious complications. Have you ever noticed your feet feeling colder, experiencing numb spots, or finding small cracks that you don't recall getting? These seemingly minor signs could be early warnings of poor blood circulation, a common condition in people over 70. When circulation is reduced, the feet receive less oxygen and nutrients, which significantly lowers their ability to heal from injuries. A small scratch, if left undetected or untreated, can become an entry point for bacteria, leading to infection, foot ulcers, or even tissue death. Every year, thousands of elderly individuals are hospitalized due to foot infections, most of which result from improper hygiene and foot care. What's even more concerning is that many don't realize there's a problem until it's too late. Why? Because sensation in the feet tends to decline after 70, especially in those with a history of diabetes, heart disease, or limited mobility. The good news is that protecting your feet doesn't require anything complicated, just consistency and proper attention. Start by washing your feet daily with warm, not hot water, and mild, fragrance-free soap. Most importantly, dry them thoroughly, especially between the toes, where moisture can easily build up and create an ideal environment for bacteria and fungi. Afterward, apply moisturizer, but avoid putting it between the toes to prevent prolonged dampness. Once a week, inspect your feet under good lighting, or ask a loved one to help. Look closely for cuts, blisters, redness, or ingrown toenails. When trimming nails, cut them straight across and avoid trimming deep into the sides to prevent ingrown nails and painful inflammation. Wearing the right footwear is also essential. Choose shoes with soft, non-slip soles, proper fit, and enough ventilation. If you stand or walk for extended periods, consider using cushioned insoles to reduce pressure on the soles of your feet. Healthy feet help you maintain your independence, from moving around the house, strolling outside, to participating in community activities. Every steady step is a step closer to a safer, higher quality life in your golden years. Next, let's move on to another sensitive area, one where improper care can cause more trouble than you might expect: intimate care for women over 70. As we age, the body becomes more delicate and sensitive, especially in areas that few dare to talk about, yet directly affect comfort, confidence, and overall health. The intimate area. After age 70, many women begin to experience discomfort in their intimate area: dryness, mild itching, irritation, or a feeling of increased fragility. However, not everyone knows that the main cause lies in the drop of estrogen, a hormone that helps maintain the moisture, thickness, and elasticity of the vaginal lining. When estrogen levels fall, the intimate area becomes drier, thinner, and more vulnerable to damage from seemingly harmless hygiene habits. Many women continue using strong, scented soaps, or even practice deep vaginal douching, believing that this is the only way to stay clean. However, these practices can disrupt the natural pH balance and damage the beneficial bacteria in the vaginal area, key players in preventing infections, yeast overgrowth, and inflammation. More and more clinicians are warning about the overuse of feminine hygiene products in older women. A significant number of cases involving vaginal infections, urinary tract infections, or vulvar itching stem from excessive or inappropriate care with unsuitable products. That's why the goal is not to clean more, but to clean correctly. For women over 70, the ideal way to care for the intimate area is to gently wash the external genitalia with warm water or a mild, fragrance-free soap that does not produce harsh lather. There is no need, and it is not recommended, to douche internally, as the vagina has a natural self-cleaning ability when its microbiome is in balance. After washing, use a soft towel to pat the area dry gently, especially in colder months when the skin is more prone to irritation. Opt for breathable cotton underwear and change it daily. Avoid wearing tight or shapewear-style garments for extended periods, as they increase warmth and moisture, creating an environment conducive to bacterial growth. If you frequently feel dryness or irritation, consult your doctor about using non-prescription vaginal moisturizers or gentle lubricants to improve comfort in daily life. Caring for the intimate area gently and properly not only helps prevent infections, but also promotes comfort and confidence, both of which are essential for maintaining a high quality of life, especially during the golden years. In the next section, we'll explore another silent factor that may be affecting your skin and hair: hard water. This seemingly harmless element might actually be contributing to dryness and lifelessness in your skin and hair every day. Have you ever felt itchy, tight, or dry skin after bathing, even though you used a gentle body wash and applied moisturizer? Or maybe your hair has become dull and brittle, even though you haven't changed your shampoo. If you live in areas with hard water, like Arizona, Texas, or much of California, the culprit may not be your products, but the water you bathe in every day. Hard water is water that contains high levels of minerals, mainly calcium and magnesium. While it doesn't pose serious risks to internal health, hard water can have a noticeable impact on skin and hair, especially in older adults, whose skin is already thinner, drier, and more sensitive than before. When you bathe in hard water, the minerals can react with soap and leave residue on your skin, clogging pores, making it harder for the skin to breathe, and increasing irritation. Moreover, this mineral film can prevent moisturizers from absorbing properly, leaving your skin dry even after thorough care. Worse, hard water may exacerbate skin conditions such as eczema, psoriasis, or persistent unexplained itching. For hair, hard water can make strands brittle, dry, and prone to breakage. Mineral buildup robs the hair of its natural shine, makes it harder to style, and causes tangling, especially troublesome for seniors who often have thinner, more delicate hair. But you don't need to move just to escape poor water quality. There are many simple and effective ways to neutralize the effects of hard water right at home. First, consider installing a showerhead filter. This is a popular, easy-to-implement solution that significantly reduces mineral content before the water even touches your skin or hair. Second, use sulfate-free, fragrance-free soaps and shampoos designed for sensitive skin. These products won't dry out the skin or leave behind residues that interact with mineral deposits in the water. After bathing, always apply moisturizer while your skin is still slightly damp. This helps lock in moisture more effectively and protects the skin from drying out. For hair, consider using a lightweight hair oil or a deep conditioning treatment once a week to replenish moisture and soothe damaged strands. Additionally, don't forget to drink enough water daily to maintain hydration from within, and consider testing your home's water quality if you suspect hard water is contributing to ongoing skin or hair issues. A seemingly harmless source of water can silently affect your appearance and how you feel each day. But with just a few small changes, you'll notice a remarkable difference: softer skin, shinier hair, and a renewed sense of confidence. Next, we'll explore a simple yet incredibly effective trick to improve your sleep: taking a warm shower before bedtime. A small habit that can lead to deeper rest and a more refreshed morning. Not everyone realizes that one of the most natural, effective, and completely free sleep aids is right in your own bathroom: a warm shower before bedtime. Especially for people over 70, when sleep often becomes lighter, shorter, and more easily interrupted, this simple habit could be the key to improving nightly rest. Do you often find yourself tossing and turning, struggling to fall asleep, or waking up in the middle of the night for no clear reason? This is a common experience among seniors and is linked to factors such as hormonal changes, a weakened circadian rhythm, or simply the body's reduced ability to fall into deep sleep. But one thing science has confirmed: taking a warm shower about 1 to 2 hours before bedtime can help the body relax and transition more easily into sleep mode. The reason lies in the body's temperature regulation mechanism. When you bathe in warm water at around 98 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit, 37 to 38 degrees Celsius, your skin temperature rises temporarily. After the bath, your body begins to cool down by dilating peripheral blood vessels. This process lowers the core body temperature, which signals the brain to produce melatonin, the sleep hormone. The result is a natural sense of sleepiness, faster sleep onset, and deeper sleep quality. Moreover, a warm bath helps ease nervous tension, relax muscles, and soothe emotional stress accumulated throughout the day. For older adults who are prone to worry and easily affected by small disturbances, a gentle evening bath can act as a mental reset. preparing the body for restful sleep. However, to get the most benefit, the timing and method matter. Aim to bathe about 90 minutes before bedtime, using moderately warm water, not too hot, to avoid increasing heart rate or causing dehydration. A 10 to 15-minute warm shower or foot soak can be highly effective. If approved by a healthcare provider, adding light essential oils like lavender or chamomile to the bath can further enhance relaxation. After bathing, gently dry your body, wear comfortable sleepwear, and keep your bedroom quiet and cool. Combine this with good bedtime habits like reading, listening to soft music, or practicing deep breathing, and you'll find sleep becomes more natural and soothing each night. Sleep is not just physical recovery, it's a vital form of emotional healing. Especially in later years, waking up feeling energized is a true gift. Don't underestimate the power of a warm shower. It could be the first step toward a peaceful night's sleep and a more vibrant day ahead. Next, we'll explore an aspect that may seem unrelated, but actually has a powerful impact on your heart health. How you bathe and the temperature of the water you choose each day. Many people don't realize that bathing, a simple, everyday activity, can actually affect their heart. But in older adults, the way you bathe, how long you stay in the bathroom, and the water temperature can all have a significant impact on a cardiovascular system that is more sensitive and less adaptable than it was in youth. Have you ever felt your heart race, felt dizzy, or slightly short of breath after stepping out of the shower? These sensations aren't just about being tired from the hot water. They can be warning signs that your circulatory and cardiovascular systems are under stress. When you bathe in water that's too hot or stay in the bathroom for too long, your core body temperature rises. This causes your blood vessels to dilate significantly, which can result in a sudden drop in blood pressure. In healthy individuals, the body can usually adjust quickly to maintain stability. But for people over 70, especially those with a history of low blood pressure, heart failure, or those taking vasodilators, this compensatory mechanism doesn't work as effectively, making them more prone to dizziness, shortness of breath, or even fainting. Additionally, standing in a hot, humid environment for too long increases the workload on the heart, as the body must work harder to dissipate heat and maintain internal balance. This is particularly dangerous for those with underlying heart conditions, which often go unnoticed until triggered by external factors, like a poorly timed or overly hot bath. So, what's the safe way to bathe for your heart after age 70? First, keep your shower or bath time to about 10 to 15 minutes, long enough to cleanse the body without overburdening the circulatory system. The ideal water temperature is around 98 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit, 37 to 38 degrees Celsius, warm enough to be comfortable, but not so hot that it causes excessive vasodilation. If you're unsure about the temperature, use a bath thermometer or test the water with the inside of your wrist, a sensitive area similar to facial skin. Throughout your bath, avoid sudden changes in posture, like bending over quickly or standing up abruptly after sitting. When preparing to step out of the tub, rise slowly, hold onto a grab bar if available, and pause for a moment before exiting. If you live alone, avoid locking the bathroom door from the inside, and consider letting someone know before you bathe so they can help if needed. Anyone with a history of heart disease should consult a doctor before using essential oils, soaking agents, or other bath-related products. Adjusting your bathing habits smartly not only helps you feel more comfortable, but also significantly reduces the risk of heart-related incidents. A healthy heart starts with small actions, and nothing is more practical than the way you care for yourself each day. Thank you for taking the time to listen. After the age of 70, every act of self-care, even something as simple as bathing, carries profound meaning. And the fact that you're interested in this topic shows that you truly value your body, or you're caring for a loved one with thoughtfulness and deep respect. Together, we've explored 8 surprising but important truths about bathing habits in older adults, from how frequent bathing can accelerate skin aging and increase infection risks, to how hard water and water temperature affect the heart and sleep. Each part reveals one powerful insight. Caring for the aging body requires knowledge, gentleness, and a whole lot of love. Now I'd like to invite you to pause and reflect for a moment. What did you learn from this video? What small change will you begin to make in your daily routine, whether for yourself or someone you deeply care for? If you found this video helpful, don't hesitate to click like and share it with anyone over 70 or those caring for elderly parents. They deserve access to knowledge that can help them live healthier and more comfortably each day. I truly hope you'll continue joining me in future videos, where we'll keep discovering simple habits that make a big impact on health and quality of life. Let's build a community where understanding, compassion, and care come first. And finally, please remember this: you are never too old to start living better. Just one small change can bring you closer to a life that is safer, gentler, and deeply meaningful.